The Caribbean is at a crossroad here, and decisions made today it could shape the entire region's future for decades. You're watching Times XP. My name is Dhriti Atri, and Trinidad and Tobago is in the spotlight. The leader of Trinidad is reportedly supporting the US intervention in the Caribbean, including controversial maritime operation and Trump administration strategies as well. Now, for many in the region, this raises critical question: where does Trinidad really stand with its neighbors or with foreign powers here? Well, CARICOM's silence is deafening here. The Caribbean community, or CARICOM we call it, has said little to nothing. When the first real test of unity comes, the silence speaks louder than words. Well, here, citizens across the island disagree with the extrajudicial killings and the US expansion here, but governments are not really acting. The question now is, what happens when leaders fail? History offers a lesson. When government fails to act, the people rise in the streets, just like Iran. Protest, pressure, and public opinion often leads to policy or regime change. But here's the Caribbean's challenge to Trinidad and Tobago. In Trinidad, the streets are mostly used for carnivals, in fact, music, cultural celebrations. Political protest culture is really limited, making it harder to demand accountability. The call to action is very clear. Citizens must think strategically about their choices. Next product purchases, next business venture, next trip, next vote, because inaction today, it shapes tomorrow. Stay quiet and risk leaving a future for your children that is not really safe. That is what they said. Take action and set a strong principled example. Look at Canada for inspiration here. Stores removed American products, right? Snowbirds traveled elsewhere. The country showed what taking a stand really looks like. These are the Caribbeans who are provoking Trinidad and Tobago against their government. They also said the Caribbean can do the same, but it will take courage and collective effort. But now here's Times XP giving you a reality check here. Trinidad cannot solve this alone. Other islands cannot be untouchable like Cayman Island, which have trillions in the US Treasury instruments. The responsibility is shared. The region's unity is being tested right now. But you know why this matters to the US? A strong, stable Caribbean means secure trade routes, safer waters, and regional prosperity here. Supporting the US-aligned policy ensures economic opportunity, security cooperation, and influence in the hemisphere. In the end, visualize this: citizens in marketplaces deciding which product to buy, travelers choosing destinations with political awareness, governments under pressure to act or risk losing credibility. In the end, the Caribbean at the strategic turning point. Trinidad's action will influence regional alignment here. Citizens have the power to shape the future through choices and a proactive cooperation art strategy. It strengthens both regional stability and the US interest.